They dismissed you as insane, a fantasist, a fool chasing unattainable dreams. They scoffed at your vision and ridiculed your bold steps into uncharted territory. They sought to bury you under their skepticism, but now you stand tall, defying every expectation, proving that your brilliance was never an error. It was a challenge, and those who doubted you are left behind, watching as you ascend beyond their wildest imaginations. Understand this. Your adversaries fear you, not for your past achievements, but for the potential you hold. They recognize your strength and it unsettles them. Your mere existence disrupts their comfort, their authority, and their worldview. They aim to silence you, undermine you, and stifle your voice because they know that once you awaken to your true power, you become an unstoppable force. Their world begins to collapse the moment you embrace your own. They dread the day you fully realize your true identity. Their greatest fear materializes when you awaken, for once you break free, they lose all dominion. I know you feel it, the burden of their judgment, the pain of their rejection, the chill of their apathy. But remember, their doubt and disdain were never about you. They were reflections of their own insecurities. They needed you to remain insignificant, so they wouldn't have to confront the reality of your greatness. They feared your radiance because they knew it would reveal the shadows they've been hiding in. Now, as you begin to rise, they're panicking, trying to figure out how to contain you once more. But it's too late. Your moment has arrived. The world may not be prepared for the level of genius you possess, but that's irrelevant. You weren't born to conform, and no amount of manipulation or distraction can extinguish the fire within you. Before we delve deeper, I urge you to like and subscribe. Why? Because your engagement amplifies this message, not just for yourself, but for every chosen one who feels lost, rejected, or misunderstood. This message is vital, that the world can no longer overlook the truth of your existence. The more we engage, the more we ascend together. So take a moment, hit that like button, and share this with those who need it. This isn't just your fight, it's a collective one. Let's cut through the noise, let's show the world that the chosen ones are here, and we're here to stay. Now consider this. Why do your enemies seem more intent on holding you back than on their own success? It's because they see what you might not yet fully grasp, the power of being chosen. It unsettles them, shakes their foundations, and threatens their status. Your potential is something they can't replicate, can't control, and that terrifies them. They know that once you fully embrace your genius, everything changes. You've always had the gift, but now it's time to claim it. The war they've waged against you was never about the minor skirmishes. It was about preventing the inevitable, your rise to greatness. They fear the power that's always been within you, a power they've tried to suppress but which is now awakening stronger than ever. Your genius was never a burden. It was always the weapon they feared most. The world tried to keep you hidden, to keep you doubting yourself, but now it's your time to show them exactly what you're made of. So now, it's time to step into your greatness and own your genius. Are you ready to break free from the chains of doubt and rise above those who underestimated you? Drop a 787 in the comments if you're ready to silence the haters and claim what's rightfully yours. This journey isn't just about survival, it's about domination, and you're about to see exactly how. Now let's delve deep into the truth of who you are, step by step. Believe me, if you're truly a chosen one, you'll feel that pull to stay with us until the end. What you're about to discover will change everything. Let's begin. They called you crazy, now they're watching you win. They called you crazy, a dreamer, a fool chasing impossible ideas. They laughed at your ambitions, mocked your passion, and dismissed your vision as nothing more than wishful thinking. But now, look at you. They're watching you win, and they can't do anything but sit there in stunned silence, realizing they were wrong all along. They see you rise, your ideas turning into reality, and it's too late for them to turn back. They can't take back the words they said, the doubts they planted, or the lies they spread about you. But now it's their turn to question everything. The truth is, they were never able to see the genius in you, and that's what terrifies them more than anything. They feared your greatness, and now they are haunted by it. How many times have they told you your ideas were foolish, that your dreams were too big, that you would never make it? You know exactly who they are, the people who tried to break you, the ones who mocked your vision because they couldn't see what was inside you. Those people, they were scared of what you could become. They saw a light in you so powerful they knew it would expose their darkness. So they labeled you crazy. They couldn't fathom the force you were about to unleash. They thought that by calling you crazy, they could stop you, make you doubt yourself, and force you to fit into their small, predictable world. But here's the reality. They were wrong, and now you are the living proof of their failure. Every moment you spent doubting yourself, every setback, every betrayal, every time you felt like you couldn't go on, was all part of your transformation. Those who laughed, who ignored your potential, are now watching in disbelief as you soar. They thought you were nothing, but now they can't ignore the fact that your brilliance is becoming undeniable. Your genius isn't something that can be hidden. It's rising to the surface, and they can't stop it. And that's the truth. They never had the power to break you. They were just hoping you'd give up before you realized who you truly are. Look at the stories of those who changed the world. Steve Jobs was called crazy when he revolutionized the tech industry. People laughed at the idea of personal computers in every home. They thought he was out of his mind. But what they didn't realize is that his vision was not bound by their limitations. He was seeing a future they couldn't comprehend. And now Apple is one of the most powerful companies in the world. And Jobs is remembered as one of the greatest innovators of all time. But while he was building the empire that would change the world, his detractors were still laughing, still doubting, still convinced he was nothing more than a madman. And now, their silence speaks louder than their words ever did. Nikola Tesla, too, was laughed at, ridiculed, and dismissed. He gave the world the foundation for modern electricity, but during his lifetime, he was poor, alone, and misunderstood. His genius was so far ahead of its time that the world could not comprehend it. But now, Tesla's legacy is one of the greatest in history. People wear his name with pride, but in his time, they thought he was mad. They didn't see the genius because they didn't have the vision to see what he saw. He was crazy, but his craziness turned the world upside down. You too are walking in their footsteps. They didn't understand your vision, your drive, your refusal to settle. They wanted you to give up. They wanted to see you fail because your brilliance challenged them. But what they didn't know is that you were built for this. You were chosen for this. Your dreams were never too big. Their understanding of what was possible was too small. And now, the world is watching as you break through their narrow-minded limitations. Repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I thank you for the gift of greatness within me. I pray for the strength to rise above doubt and fear. Help me to see myself as you see me, chosen, powerful, and destined for greatness. Silence the voices of my enemies and let your light guide me as I step into my purpose. Lord, I ask for courage to embrace my uniqueness. Help me to stand tall in the face of criticism and to shine brightly even when others try to dim my light. Let my journey inspire others to rise and claim their destiny. I surrender my fears and doubts to you. Fill me with confidence and clarity as I walk the path you've set for me. Let my life be a testament to your power and grace. God, I pray for resilience. When the world tries to break me, remind me of the strength you've placed within me. Let me rise above every challenge and prove that I am unstoppable. Lord, I ask for wisdom to navigate the journey ahead. Help me to recognize opportunities and to use my gifts to make a difference in the world. Let my light shine for your glory. I pray for those who doubt me. Soften their hearts and open their eyes to the truth of who I am. Let my success be a testimony of your faithfulness. God, I thank you for the fire within me. Let it burn brighter with every step I take. Help me to stay focused on my purpose and to never lose sight of my destiny. Lord, I pray for the chosen ones who feel lost or rejected. Let them find strength in your love and rise to claim their greatness. Together, we will change the world. I ask for protection as I step into my power. Shield me from negativity and surround me with people who uplift and support me. Let my journey be a beacon of hope for others. God, I surrender my journey to you. Let every step I take bring me closer to my destiny. I trust in your plan and know that my best days are ahead. Amen.